Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Accounting Nightmare. Welcome Callister, welcome Tag. Good to see yous. Yeah, 6.1 is out. It's kind of weird to actually be caught up on the story. I get to do new story, like, right after it comes out. That's cool. And that track is called Heroes Forge Ahead. It's a good one. From the Endwalker soundtrack. Whoop. Alright. Log in. Been a little bit since I streamed. I've been dealing with a lot of health stuff. I'm pretty happy to be able to stream today, though. Housing is out on Materia. Finally have an apartment again. Got an Ishgard apartment. I really like the floorboards. They're really nice looking. I didn't have a bed in my old apartment, so I crafted myself a bed this morning. I have a bed now. Thank you. I probably won't bother with a full house because I don't really get into housing, like decorating all that much. I'll probably just set this up the way I want and then I'll be done with it. So I'm happy with just an apartment. Got my Horchefont portrait, my Emmerich portrait. I found out how you can preview what housing items look like. There's a preview setting. You can just pick out what you want before you actually go and get it. Very, oh god, hi. Yeah, really cool. Ooh. Log rack. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna get myself an equestrian so I can have my own playlist going. I found out where you see what the other portraits are. Sadly, there is no Emmett Silk portrait. There's an Estinian. No Emmett Silk, though. Yeah, the only Emmett Silk related thing I found was... where is it even? There it is. A Hades trophy. I might try and craft that. A cool little remembrance thing. I have to do EX Hades, but it'll be fine. What could go wrong? Then upgrade once the apartment feels cramped. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, congrats Tag, you're going really well. 160,000 words. That's no small feat. Oh yeah, you can have piles of books. Pretend that you're Graha or Ishtola. I'm gonna have to get these and chuck them in a corner. Figure out where to get them from. Doesn't really tell you where you get them from though, so you have to kind of look that up elsewhere. That's cool. For you, yes. The woe is like Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Why is that? I actually I'm not all that familiar with Kingdom Hearts, so I'm not really familiar with what Sora can do. What else? There's new climber plates. There's now 20. So there's just enough now to have one for every combat class. So I've got one for every class now. So they added 5. Very nice. Okay, yeah, so I want to do the MSQ today. So there's a new Alliance raid, but I heard you have to do a lot of the new MSQ to unlock that quest line, so I'll focus on the MSQ today. And then we can do the Alliance raid another day. This soul is a duplex apartment for other beings. Oh! Oh, that's great. That's pretty funny. I like that. Oh yes, new mount was added. They finally added the pod as a mount from Nier, which everyone's been wanting for a while. You get it from the Gold Saucer for 300,000 MGP. I'm not sure if you have to finish the Nier quest before you can get it though. It's great though. I'm going to be a healer today. White mage. Oh, and you can change glamours in any rest area. Ah. So you don't have to go to a main city to change your glamour. Glamour plate. Ah, it's great. Really good changes. Slaffborn. So, the Scions have disbanded. End of an era. But when one adventure ends, a new one begins. Is that not so? Go out there and be the adventurer you're meant to be. When you need a break, the Rising Stones will be here waiting. As always. Thank you. Hey Nova, welcome. Yeah, no rush. Arms get tired. Yeah, it looks kind of precarious, doesn't it? It's kind of just holding you with the little claws. Yeah, since I didn't get to stream for a while, I didn't get to do any of the role quests from Endwalker, so we'll have to do those another time. It'll be kind of weird, because those are set during Endwalker. So we'll kind of be jumping back in time. It's fine. We'll do those another time. Gonna do MSQ. They added quite a bit. There's also... Is the Omega side quest in yet? I think that's in, isn't it? Let me just go check. And the new Hildebrand. Oh, no. Hildebrand is 6.15. Okay, that's not in yet. That'll be soon. The role quest kind of epilogue is out. Quite a few... There's 4 quests in that quest line, so that's cool. I don't know if the Omega quest is in, actually. They don't have it listed here. That might not be in yet. And I don't think Tataru's side quest is in yet. I heard people speculating that might actually be the relic weapon quest line, so that would be cool. Tataru's Grand Endeavour side quests and somehow further Hildebrand adventures are scheduled to be released 6.15. Okay. Hildy's your part. Yeah, sadly, have to wait. Don't know about Omega. They don't have it listed here anywhere. Omega. Yeah, they don't mention it here. Maybe they just forgot to list it. Maybe that's coming 6.15 as well. Oh well. Cramped inside a sore as hard is what you're saying. Just like the wall. Yes. That's pretty good. Tataru. Newfound adventure. Present. Tataru is putting on a pot of tea and looks in need of company. Mel-chan, how lovely to see you. If you're not in too much of a rush, I was about to make a pot of tea. Would you like a cup? Take a seat then, and I'll find us something to nibble on as well. So this is the beginning of a whole new story. I have no idea what to expect. Pretty exciting. Oh, muffins, donuts, cookies.
much quieter these days without everyone around. Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand. I have my sources, and I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors.
Mum's keeping an eye on us.
Meanwhile, I'm left with a surplus of free time and the question of how to make the most of it. What about you? Any plans for the immediate future?
I'm gonna do a raid. Grand new adventure, of course. I'm still mulling it over. ... I don't know, I'm still thinking.
I hope you weren't thinking of asking me for advice. Though if you are open to suggestions, I might have one for you. You've fought bravely and selflessly, helping those in need and saving our star from unimaginable threats. For your deeds, you've been hailed as the champion of Eorzea and a host of other incredible things. But why not put those titles aside for a while? Acquit yourself as a simple adventurer again and travel the world in search of wonder.
Travel. You're right. Who knows what mysteries are still waiting to be discovered? That's a great idea, but where to start? ... Where to start? There's so many choices. We got given a whole laundry list.
Oh, with so many exciting places to choose from, it's hard to narrow it down. But I believe I have the perfect destination in mind. Thavnair. That's where you should go next.
What's going on in Thavnair?
I doubt you were able to squeeze in a proper tour of Radzat the last time you were there. What with the burning skies and rampaging monsters and so forth. And I'm sure Vritra would be pleased to see you. Then there's the bounty itself. The Empire's presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration. So if you've a mind to sail that sea, now's your chance. Just think of all the new experiences you could have.
The bounty.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the bounty?
Ruins. I want to go there.
As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
You can't just do that. You can't just show him again. Gonna cry.
Oh, I know that look. That's an adventurer ready to take on the world. In anticipation of an occasion like this, I was planning to gift you a new set of traveling clothes, but it's still a work in progress. Shouldn't take much longer now though, so sit tight and I'll have the last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea.
You're the best, Tataru. Make sure it has pockets. You're the best. Aww. He's so sweet.
Stitch in here and trim in there. Knot the threads with love and care.
Aww.
Just a little more to go. I'm sure you're still brimming with excitement. I am one with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims. Don't worry. I'll make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures. I swear adventurers are worse than children when it comes to hoarding every feather and leaf and animal hide they come across.
I think I have all 3 of those things in my bags right now.
Oh, we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Gods forbid you forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea, or a river, or a piping hot bath.
Oh. What is this? Is that good? Newfound adventure. Hi.
Ah, you're awake. My apologies. I do get a little carried away with my sewing. You seem awfully cheerful. Pleasant dream? Or are you just looking forward to the next chapter of your grand saga?
I had a bad dream. I don't know why I'm cheerful.
Either way, I promise to provide you with new apparel, and so I shall. If you'll accompany me to the Diamond Forge, we can put the finishing touches on your outfit. Shall we?
New outfit. And it's weird having this place just empty. Doesn't feel right. Anyone in here? Nope. Yeah, I made the King Moogle staff. I love it. I can make Moogle noises whenever I wish. Coopers every time you draw it. Yep, even in cutscenes. It's fantastic. I love it. Tataru. Observe as the artiste refines her piece into a masterpiece. And no napping this time. I only need a moment. You'll see. Sorry. A little more room in the shoulders. Open up at the cuffs. A final adjustment to the hem. A high quality sound. All done. Let's see how it looks on the mannequin. Ooh. Well, what do you think? Doesn't it just scream ready for a bold new adventure? Oh, that's what the wall is wearing in the artwork, isn't it? That's cool. Yeah, it's a nice outfit. I'm so glad you approve. You've outdone yourself, Tataru. Thank you. So what do I owe you? You've outdone yourself. Thank you. Oh, stop. You'll make me blush. If you really want to thank me, though, all I ask is that you wear this on your travels. Or at least anywhere lots of adventurers might gather. Oh god. That look she had. They'll look at you, a famous hero, and wonder, wherever did she purchase those stylish yet practical garments? And before you know it, hordes of new customers will be climbing over each other to place orders at Taru's boutique. Well, I can hear it now. The merry clink clink of gill overflowing from my coffers. Sweet music to my ears. Thanks. She's turning us into a model. Ahem. Burgeoning merchant empires aside, you must be excited to start a fresh chapter of your life. New places to go, new people to meet. I often wonder how you remember all your experiences and exploits without taking at least a few notes. Oh, maybe you should start doing just that. You never know when some odd past detail might become relevant, or if one day you'll take a blow to the head and forget the better part of the last decade. Something to keep in mind, in any case. Nod. The Unending Codex. Is that little encyclopedia feature they added? I do think it's weird you have to get this far in the story to unlock it, but it's nice to finally have something like this, though. New entries for prominent terms and characters will be added as you progress. Yeah, I'm her walking advertisement. Bountiful Ruins. Tataru has some advice to share with you. As the former receptionist and sometimes intelligence gatherer of the Scions, allow me to offer you a word of advice. Do not expect juicy rumours to simply fall into your lap. Adventurers rely on gossip, and the best places to pick up information are taverns and markets. At present, you only have a broad destination in mind. When you arrive in Thavnair, I suggest you explore your options at Miraid's Mayane, the finest drinking establishment in Radzat Han. Charm the employees, and they'll not only point you in the direction of the local tale tellers, but also share with you the tricks for loosening their tongues. Now, I really must be getting back to running my boutique. Enjoy the journey, Melchan, and may fair fortune find you. The panic that would ensue if the wall lost their memory. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, in Eden we kind of created some weird looking primals. Pretty good. Alright, first I'm going to put on this new outfit. Can it go on the armoire? No, it can't. Oh dear. I'm almost out of room. Hey, Yuro-chan. Welcome. Thank Nameen. Who was Nameen? I've forgotten, sorry. Kingdom Hearts character. Ah, okay. Questionable memory, yeah. Not gone yet, just questionable. Alright, 5. Do I have room for that? Oh, not quite. What's this look like? That's quite nice. I think I'll keep my 4-taunt one though I've got at the moment. Yeah, same with the necklace. So don't fill up my dresser. Alright, let's throw this on temporarily. Wayfarer. And boots, was it? Yeah. Nice. I like the look of that. Nice. That's quite nice, actually. I like that. Yeah. And these, I can rebuy these from the Calamity Salvager if I want them. Just up there. She's responsible for shuffling people's memories very badly. Oh dear. Oh dear. Also, welcome, Madrick. It's good to see you. Very rainy day here. Oh, Stinian's not there anymore. They used to be sitting right here. Welcome to Maraid's Mayane. Oh, hello. I did not recognise you at first. Are you here alone? Let me find you a table. I'm looking for adventure. Ruins beneath the bounty. Would you be speaking of the Sunken treasure vault? We have one regular, a historian in fact, who could tell you all about it. Ah, there he is. Professor Jalheen. I thought I saw him come in. Although a somewhat private sort, the Professor is quick to befriend those who share his fondness for the Mayane's unique beverages. Offer him any drink from our selection, and he should happily share everything he knows about the vault you seek, and a few other odd bits besides. Whatever you buy for him is on the house, by the way. If Maraid found out I took coin from Thavnair's saviour, she would have me scrubbing pots for a week. Who the twins were? Yeah, you can find everyone, actually. Graha and Ishtola are over in the Baldesian Annex. Adventurers. Yeah, I've seen some screenshots of adventurer plates people have made. I haven't set mine up yet, but it's a really cool feature. Like a little calling card you can share with people. I'll have to set mine up later. The train wreck, sure. I like train wrecks. Keep your purse strings tied, friend. We will cover whatever you purchase for the Professor or yourself. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, these are great. Good feature. I like the white mage. She's just been rotated 90 degrees. They must have been doing Zodiac. Good. Yes? The following event cannot be skipped. Sure. And what may I do for you, my Eorzean friend? I want to ask you about the Sunken Vault in the Bounty. Just a friendly chat. How about a drink? Yeah, I'll give you a drink. Want a drink? Well, I certainly wouldn't say no to a drink freely offered. Here we are, one of Maride's finest. Enjoy. Ah, lovely. Bottoms up. Jolene empties the cup in a single pull. Oh, slow down, mate. That was very kind of you, miss, but I know when I'm being softened up. What is it that you want from me? Oh, chasing down that old tale, are you? It does seem to appeal to the adventurous at heart. Now, where to begin? Might I assume you've heard of Alzadal? He was Khan of the Ori tribe which sailed to Thavnair from the mainland, and a key figure in the history of Radzat-Han. His decision to aid the Arkasudara is what ultimately won them the war against the Gajasura, thus allowing their predecessors to lay the foundation for this thriving city-state. The truly fascinating stories, however, concern his grandson, Alzadal III, who was known for his deeds as satrap in Radzat-Han's earlier days. Some attest that this man travelled to another world entirely, and returned with glittering riches. Others that he brokered an alliance with a certain worm of the first brood. Then there is the tale of the Sunken Vault, the one you seem most curious about. According to this legend, Alzadal III claimed a small island somewhere in the middle of the bounty. There, he built a structure reaching clear to the bottom of the sea, a deep and secret storehouse, and locked all his worldly wealth within. In the centuries since, whenever a natural disaster or hardship befell Radzat-Han, folk would remember that tale of hidden treasure. Hearty souls would seek out to claim their fortune, but precious few ever made it home. Would you like to hear more? Apologies, I have a slight tickle in... Oh, my cup appears to be empty. Alright. Malil, another round for the professor. That wasn't enough. Alright, keep talking. Ah, I see we've reached an understanding. You're a sharp one, adventurer. Yeah, a stranger getting you drunk for no reason. That's definitely not suspicious. Another for the professor. Today was a splendid day to visit the Mayane. Jolene gulps down his newest drink with gusto. Are these alcoholic? Yes, they are. Where were we? Ah, yes. Those who did return from seeking the treasure vault refused, flatly refused to speak of what they saw. Did this discourage others? Nay, quite the opposite. Such accounts only served to feed the legend, and the golden lure grew stronger than ever before. That reminds me of something Azama was saying. Azama's a fellow connoisseur of spirituous potables, yes he is. Anyway, he was saying that one of his acquaintances went after the treasure himself. Hasn't been seen since he set sail, I hear. But he did have... Ah, no, I can say no more. You seem a generous sort. What kind of man would I be to encourage what is clearly a foolhardy quest? If my words sent you to your death, I could never live with myself. I'm no stranger to peril. I think I've heard enough. I'm no stranger to peril. I'll be fine. Maybe. Is that so? Perhaps it's your turn to tell a tale, then. What manner of dangers have you faced? Oh, I went to the edge of the universe and fought despair. The very edge of existence? From anyone else, I'd struggle to believe it. But I recognize you now. You're the hero of the final days. A drink. I need another drink to settle my nerves. Malil, more of the same, if you please. As you wish. But this one is on your coin, Professor. Oh dear. Jolene drains yet another cup dry. And I'm going to drink some water. Is he going to be able to still speak? Oh dear. Anyway, you being who you are, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to share a little more. This friend of Azama's, he was desperate to buy a treasure map, one which showed the way to the entrance of the vault. Seems he could only get it from some merchant. What's his name? Ah, I forget. Let's drink a toast to you, my new best friend. Manil, more drinks. Say nothing. Signal for water. Yeah, let's get water instead. Your drink, sir? Ah, marvellous. I am parched. Yeah, I'm glad we're not paying for this. I just bought an apartment. I've got no money. I have some money. Jolene gulps down the cup of water. That was water. Did you tell her to bring me water? Still, that's probably for the best. Very kind of you, really. My head will certainly thank you in the morning. Ugh, I seem to have overindulged. I am put in mind of the words of Master Jalzan. Be wary how much of the drink you swallow, lest it swallow you. Forgive me. I will subject you to no more of these unseemly antics. If you want to speak with Azama, well, as I said, we share a taste for the Mayane's fine spirits. He probably came in as we were talking. I wish you fortune in finding your fortune. You appear to have learned all that Jolene has to share regarding the undersea vault. To find out more, you will need to locate a man by the name of Azama. Perhaps I should find myself a new pastime. What? Drinking? Thank you. The professor was able to help you, I hope? Zama. Unfortunately, nothing could distract me from the fear I felt during the final days. But those worries are all behind us now, right? In that case, I'm off to enjoy some drinking and dancing. Yes, I am Azama. And who might you be? What do you like to drink? All true, I'm afraid. My friend took a ship out in search of Azadal's legacy, and I've been watching for his sails ever since. I tried to dissuade him, of course, but he refused to listen. All he could talk about was finding that vault. And that look in his eyes. I knew it wasn't common gold or jewels he lusted after. He was hunting Azadal III's otherworldly hoard, and his ambition would not be denied. I see it in you too, that appetite for the mysterious and the unknown. But I'll not attempt to turn you from your path. I know too well the futility of that endeavour. So I will tell you what my friend told me, how he convinced a merchant in the bazaar to give him the rough location of the vault's entrance. It seems this merchant, one Zashal I believe, is selling a map which shows the exact route, but my friend's purse was too light for its exorbitant price. With what meagre wealth he had, he instead paid to learn that there are ruins on a small island somewhere in the Bounty, and within those ruins hides the path to the vault deep below. If you truly intend on seeking Azadal's treasure, I suggest you put your affairs in order. I wish things were different, but I do not believe my friend is ever coming home. Aww. Hey, Walken? Welcome. Yes, the dark changes are nice. Oh, I love that they can heal themselves through living dead. A G600?
Please, Zashal, please! You must let me have that treasure map!
Hope you enjoy your G600. Is that one of the ones with lots of buttons on the side? An MMO mouse? Yeah, I use a Naga, Naga X. Yeah, the side buttons are a godsend for these kind of games.
What's all this about?
My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness?
Aww.
So, you hope to find your fortune? And what? You expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake? What have you to offer in payment? As I thought. Come back when you've more than rags to your name. This is no mere treasure map. It is a guide to the vaults of Azadal III, one of the great satraps of Radzat Han, and a direct descendant of Alzadal Khan.
A map to Alzadal's legacy?
So he says. A fake, I'd wager.
This is no fake. The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage.
Glyph of passage? Ah, no worries, Kalishtar. Thank you for watching. Have a good sleep. 12 thumb buttons. Ah, awesome. Hope you enjoy it. New crafter armor. Ooh. I haven't finished leveling my crafters. I've gotta do that and get them all kitted out.
You may find the ruins hidden in the Bounty, but you won't be setting foot inside without this in your possession.
Ah, it's a key, basically.
A priceless artifact it is, discovered amongst the rubble in the aftermath of the final days, and lovingly restored by yours truly. This map is the key to fabulous riches, and I'll be the king of fools to simply give it away.
So why aren't you following the map?
Be glad I am no such king, boy. Your scrawny-eyed had never return with that treasure alive.
Oh, cruel fate! Why must you tempt me with wealth I am powerless to claim? How I shall envy the one who purchases that precious map! whatever they be, will be but pittance against the golden hoards they stand to uncover.
Oh, is he paid off to do this? To say this? I think he's paid off to... Hi, Estinian.
What of you, sir? Fighting man of your stature would surely relish the challenge of recovering Alzadal's lost fortune.
A fortune, you say?
No, don't do it.
If I had but the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food.
I'll take it. Will this cover the price?
Oh dear. How much did he just pay? Oh god. Stinian.
Well met, my friend.
Jeez. A lot of money. Ooh. Yeah, it would be nice to be able to meld my own materia. I've had to go onto the NPCs. Yes, yeah, the ARR relics need a lot of crafted stuff. It's kind of rude.
Someone is dressed for adventure.
I wonder if he still says that if you're not wearing this glamour.
Why Thavner of all places? Knowing you, I suspect there's more to your plans than sightseeing and shopping.
Just show up in a bikini. Someone's dressed for adventure.
Ruins beneath the bounty. Curious. And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
What a coincidence.
With that sale, I do believe I've earned the rest of the day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me.
You needn't mind us.
So, do you have any money left?
And now I've fleeced one of the heroes of the final days. Pray the sisters were looking elsewhere.
This map may or may not be genuine. Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure.
You spent like 1.5 million today, or self-repair. Ah, yes, I can't wait to be able to self-repair again. My gear's outgrown my crafting self-repair levels for now. A certain kind of adventure. You seem eager to be underway. I never took you for a treasure hunter. Yeah, I never took you for a treasure hunter.
Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself. If such a fortune truly exists, then it could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days.
Aww.
I hope to do for Thavner what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove.
Aww.
Come now. You know Alphino needs little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits.
Heart of gold.
Speaking of precocious lads, that boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice of the merchant.
Yeah, I thought so.
Suppose his role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims. Transparent act for the most part. It was not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough. Thus, if some portion of the profits end up in that waif's pockets, then I will consider it money well spent, whether the map leads us to the vault or not.
Aww.
You are coming along, yes?
Yes. I forgot how short I am compared to Ellison. Naturally. Shall we split the expenses? Split the expenses. Do you have any money left?
I appreciate the concern, but one thing I've learned from my time with the Silence is how to better manage my coin purse.
Amazing. He didn't spend all of his money. You know, at least one person saw that cutscene while in the chicken suit. Yes. That would have been great. I kind of want to do it now.
Now, let's see about securing a vessel.
Adventure. You're gonna follow us, aren't you? Gonna get stalked. Justinian has been added to the Unending Codex. Dragoon. Lots of text. I like it. You will recall I spoke of visiting Thavner at Vitra's request. Well, he finally invited me to a feast, and made his proposal once I was too full of harnished delights to refuse. He wishes me to train the Radiant Host in lance work. But that is a tale for another time. What we need now is a merchant or a trawler with a ship fit for the open seas. Matsya is a fisherman by trade, yes? We should head to Akiali and see if he can help us. Yes, Matsya! Go see Matsya. I'm hoping to hire a ship, of course, rather than buy one. My funds would not stretch quite that far. My friends, what brings you to our humble village? So, you need a seaworthy vessel to seek these ruins? Considering it was your deeds which allowed us to return to fishing, I should think everyone would be glad for a chance to repay the favour. Wait here, and I will have a boat stocked and ready for you in no time at all. How are you going to sneak on the boat? Have you noticed our little shadow? He's been following us since we left the city. We see you there, boy. Show yourself. Ah, it is you. Do you know how far out of our way we walked so that you'd not cross paths with some wild beast? Aw. I'm sorry, sir, but aren't you the heroes who saved Thavner? You are. I know you are. And I've gone and cheated you. I work with the Shao, you see, the map merchant. It's my job to play the pleading orphan and convince the crowd his wares are worth the price he asks. I'm ashamed of what I've done and beg for your forgiveness. If not for you, my sister and I would never have... well, would be... Enough. I knew your game, and I paid the price willingly. A fortunate purchase, as it turns out, for my friend here was seeking those very ruins. You are kind to overlook the wrong I have done you. But there is more you need to know. The map you bought is very real, as is the island it shows. I overheard Zashal selling the information to another customer. He told that man where he needed to search, about the ruins, about the vault, about everything. Then the man sailed out to find his fortune, never to return. You cannot go alone to that place. You should have more friends with you, maybe even a whole army. I do not doubt the ruins hold danger, but I assure you, between the two of us, there is little we cannot overcome. Please, I cannot bear the thought of... We could invite our comrades. We might need a hand moving the treasure. Now you've gone and made him cry. You've made him cry. I gotta tease Estinian. I did not. That was not my intention. Very well. Assuming we do find this treasure hoard, it may prove wise to have more hands along for the carrying. Any ideas on whom to approach? The Scions have scattered far and wide since our last gathering. Thancred and Urianger, Alphino and Alizé, Grahatia and Kryol, Ishtola. Where's the all option? Such crying, 'twas not my intention. Hey, Light Cecil, how are ya? Pretty good. Yeah, we've just started the new MSQ chapter for 6.1. I'm enjoying it so far. Let's bring the exploring dads. Thancred and Urianger. Thancred and Urianger, eh? Those two would answer our call, certainly. But they left the Rising Stones with a definite task in mind, and I am loath to interrupt their self-appointed mission. Rip. Alfie and Alizé! They're all the way in Garlemald though, so I assume they're not the right answer. Little Lord Alphino and his sister? Well, they're not bound for Garlemald. They have far more important matters to attend to than delving for trinkets. Alright, is Grahatia and Kryol the right answer, or is it Ishtola? Where did Ishtola go? She's researching the rift. I think Grahatia and Kryol might be the right answer, so I'm going to try Ishtola, just so we can see all options. Ishtola? Her magics would be a welcome addition, aye, but I am loath to interrupt her research. Mayhap we could ask a less prickly companion. Wow. Estinian calling Ishtola prickly. Yes, but thou must. Ah, nice. I haven't tried the new Meridianum and Prey. I'm going to try them soon, though. I'm going to try the trust version of them. Aye, Cryle may have her hands full rebuilding the students, but if you reach out to Graha, he would surely leap at the invitation. Will that set your mind at ease? Yes, if that man is as strong as you. Is he, though? Strong, I mean. He's a very powerful kiddie. What is your name, boy? Mirad, sir. Well, Mirad, your life is yours to live as you will. But I suggest you find a more honest trade, if you truly wish to keep your sister safe. I'm not proud of what I do. But what choice do I have? We need to eat, and everyone's too busy rebuilding their own lives to bother with two grubby orphans. Wait, boy. I didn't take this roundabout road just to see you end up in some creature's belly. Let me walk you back to the city gates. Thank you, sir. Call me Estinian. Aw. Made a new friend. Oh yeah, we did promise Graha, didn't we? He would be very mad if we didn't take him. Not really mad, but upset. Estinian is... I think he is not as gruff as he makes out to be. Friends for the road. Estinian is ready to escort Mirad to safety. I shall leave you to recruit Graha. He'll appreciate the invitation that much more, I'm sure. As I recall, he was based at the Annex. Someone there ought to be able to point you in the right direction. Let us be off too, Mirad. Do me a favour, and don't stray from the path. Alright, off to find a kitty. Where's our cat gone? You just finished it? Nice, congrats. I'm really looking forward to trying the raid. Oh, we can unlock the extreme, the new extreme at some point. Oh, look who it is. Welcome back, Mel-chan. What might the students do for you? Graha? Yes, he's in the main hall with Mistress Cryle. They've been holed up in there for days. By all means, go and give them an excuse to take a break. New Alliance raid is amazing, or can't wait to try it. It looks so cool. I love the theme for it too. I can't wait to learn more about the 12.
Ah, Urgica, my good man.
Are your ears not actually very good?
Would you be so kind as to...
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
I wish you had sent word ahead. I thought I was having visions for a moment there.
What are the two of you working on? How is the restoration of the students coming along? What are you working on?
Raha and I have been compiling old records of the students' activities. We located several accounts in the archives of Numenon and added them to the collection we recovered from the Isle of Fowl.
And judging by the progress we've made thus far, sorting this pile will keep us occupied for days to come.
Sounds like fun.
But what brings you to the Annex, my friend? Surely you haven't come all this way just to watch us shuffle dusty papers around?
Adventure. Join our party.
The treasure vault of Alzadal III.
Cleo's using the scratching post if you're wondering what that noise is. Come here, sweetie. Oh, hello. Oh. Not dinner time just yet. Soon, though. Suddenly dropping frames. Leo's too cute for the stream, apparently. No. Did you make the stream drop frames?
And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition. I would dearly love to accompany you, of course, but I'm afraid I'm committed to another task. On the subject of which I had hoped to ask for your assistance.
Oh god. Are you okay?
Then again, it's not so urgent that it can't wait until you've returned.
Is he okay?
You should go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
I'm sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already.
He wanted so badly to go, but he didn't want to let her down. Cute.
Have you asked anyone else to come along? Then might I suggest we invite your Stola?
Yes.
Ever since the Scions disbanded, she spent most of her time cloistered within the Great Gooble Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the rift. It would seem, however, that whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be found. She arrived in Charlian the other day. We spoke briefly before she began her search of Numenor. Considering what you've told us of Alzadal's extraordinary feats, I do believe your Stola would be more than interested to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, they did mention that he might have gotten...
Splendid! Then let us head to the archives at once.
Yeah, one of the rumours was he got wealth from another world.
Wait, before you go. I have another potential member to volunteer, if you've room to spare. Urianger. He sent the students a request for materials, you see. Treatises on the architecture of treasure vaults and the like. From what I can gather, the Loperites are looking to make improvements to their own creation and wish to learn more about how we build things down here. So, why not take Urianger with you? Let him study Alzadal's legacy firsthand.
Let's just get the whole band back together.
None can deny the benefit of seeing something with your own eyes. If our expedition leader has no objections, I say we extend Urianger an invitation once we've spoken with your Stola.
Safe travels, you two. But don't forget, I'd still like your help with that other matter I mentioned.
Is that the Alliance raid? I'm assuming that's the Alliance raid.
Right. Then it's off to the library.
Books. He gets to go to a library and then he gets to go on an adventure. This is the best day ever. Kraha has been added to the codex. Cryo. See if we can talk to Cryo. Cryo! When you're finished with your treasure hunt, do come back and visit me. I think you'll be very interested in this request we've received. Ah, yep, she's over there. Recruiting Urianger as well. I'd be surprised if Thancred didn't come along too. Pudding Way! How you doing, Pudding Way? I guess my pudding wasn't needed to stop the final days after all, but I persevere. Once people taste it, they'll be even happier than they were before the apocalypse started. I just know it. Good luck with that, Pudding Way. Oh, oh, she fell asleep on a pile of books. That's cute. Well, she wasn't hard to find, at least.
I've never known Y'shtola to doze off in the middle of research before.
That's something you would do. How many Sharlayan scholars have done this? Your guess is all of them. Same.
Close my eyes for one moment. How long have you two been here?
That musical timing. Oh my god. We just arrived. We didn't want to wake you. Catching up with some light reading. We just got here.
Did you now? I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me. As you know, I've been researching ways to travel from the source to one of its reflections.
Close your eyes for 1 minute. Big mood. Yep. I know how that feels.
Well, looking for hints at least. I don't expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library. So I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial mention of any similar feats in the past. A means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. So I promised Runar, but 'twould seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task.
You needn't be so hard on yourself. The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations.
Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you, 'tis quite the opposite. A daunting challenge and the time to sink my teeth into it. I feel like a fresh-faced student again.
Aww.
A scholar in her element.
Indeed. Was there something else you wish to ask of me?
Adventure.
Alzadal is no minor figure in Harnish history, and much is known about his family. But this is the first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another world. If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clue as to how it was accomplished. An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries. As if I could refuse. And whence do we embark upon this expedition?
Akyali, by ship. But before that, we thought to extend an invitation to Urianger as well. He was in Thalmazane, last we heard.
Then by all means, let us recruit him, and be on our way.
Sure I don't need more sleep first? Or food? Both? Loads more entries. Idlin. Gonna read all this later. Thormazane. Where's Thormazane? Ah, yep. It's the dock. Collecting scions again, yes. There's a lot of different parts of the story where you go around and collect the scions, isn't there? Kind of funny. ship. Oh, where's Thancred? I visited Labyrinthos on several occasions recently, but I've not set foot in Thormazane since the day we boarded the Ragnarok. I don't see Thancred anywhere. Was he not supposed to be travelling with Urianger?
Ah, our illustrious champion.
Hi.
Cloaked in the mantle of the common explorer, fame set aside in thy pursuit of simple adventure.
Yes, adventure.
I am told a new expedition is in the offing.
It's good to see you well. Wasn't Thancred with you? It's good to see you.
And thee. As ever, thou art the picture of strength.
You've been keeping yourself busy, I trust?
True to our plan, Thancred and I embarked upon a pilgrimage of sorts, with an eye for gauging the state of those lands through which we passed. Our travels were interrupted, however, by a request for aid from our befurred lunar allies.
Befurred. It's a good word.
As you may recall, the Loperids had been seeking new purpose for the moon, another role through which it might serve to benefit mankind. The Forum hath been working to advise them in this endeavor, but I return to offer mine own counsel.
And this has what to do with treasure vaults, exactly?
Ah, you have learned of my predicament from Mistress Cryle. I know not whence they acquired such knowledge, but the Loperids now stand convinced that adventurers delight in treasure hunts. Thus, with their newly built wonderland of riches and mystery, do they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon? So earnest and innocent was their desire to bring joy to the world that I found myself powerless to refuse them my cooperation.
Are they going to turn the moon into an amusement park for adventurers? That sounds adorable.
But what of you, my friends? Why are you come to Labyrinthos? Fascinating. This is indeed a most fortuitous opportunity. I should be honored to accept thine invitation.
An Easter hunt. Yes, yeah, exactly. An Easter hunt.
How long hath it been, I wonder, when last our actions were not impelled by fate or desperation?
Aye. Though I cherish the Scion's accomplishments, 'tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change.
Counting Istinian, we number 5 now, yes? Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet, we may be wise to refrain from recruiting others.
I agree. Between us, we should have the skills to handle whatever situation may arise. Shall we be on our way?
Right, we never found out where Thancred is.
What, no time to spare a word for the grizzled old bard?
There he is. Never mind.
All is well, I trust?
Sorry, we tried to steal Urianger from you.
A wasted trip, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross.
There, Thancred. You're looking well. How was your pilgrimage? You're looking well.
That's because we didn't travel by experimental etherite. It's astounding what a lack of nausea does for one's sense of well-being.
Yeah, agree.
In any case, as we made our way around Ilzabard, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos. A certain amount of disorder is to be expected. The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together. That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches. So, for what reason have so many esteemed personages seemed fit to gather?
Treasure!
Beneath the waters of the bounty, you say? I see you've already stolen away my traveling partner with the promise of unexplored ruins and scholarly glory.
Yoink.
Nay, 'tis not for mine own indulgence, but rather the fulfillment of my commitment to the Loporrits.
You tell yourself that.
Ah, of course. And if you have a Stinian rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need.
Feeling left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
We may have been released from our obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I? In all seriousness, 'tis best I sit this one out. Too many former scions consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern in certain quarters.
Aw, come too.
I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East. Feel free to share if you come across any interesting revelations. Till we meet again.
Shall we also hasten our departure? Sir Estinian will wonder what hath become of us.
Sir Estinian. Between us, we have enough party members to fill any role needed. Yes, we do. We got a tank, we got a healer, we got a bunch of DPS. Oh god, raining. Maybe we should wait for the rain to stop before we go on a grand adventure. Party. I will pray to Sundaruva for your safe return. May the wealth of her blessings guide you to the treasure you seek. Thank you, Matsya. Ah, the thrill of imminent adventure. I never tire of this feeling. Just imagine the possibilities. In my travels, I spied many a child wandering alone. Orphans, in all likelihood. Though homes raised by beasts and blasphemies can be rebuilt, the void left by those we have lost cannot so easily be filled. I send you to recruit Graha, and you return with an entire survey party. I hope Matsya's boat is sturdy enough to carry us all. What he means is, we are grateful for the use of one of your precious fishing vessels. We are more than glad for the chance to provide it. I ask only that you take care to steer clear of the reefs in the shallows there. Aye, we'll keep an eye out. Food! Giant pancakes! Baked alien soup? What? Alien onions are sauteed. Okay. Pancakes. Despite his misgivings, I wager Murad remains in that merchant's employ. Alzadal's legacy. Ishtoli is intrigued by the legend of Alzadal III. Lovely weather. Alzadal III. I confess I am somewhat embarrassed that the tale of his journey to another world escaped my notice. Could it be more than simple folklore? And what of the treasure he supposedly brought back? This undersea vault may hold relics from another reflection. My friends, we should temper our expectations. The map doth promise ruins, but beyond that we know not what we will find. Not until we find it, aye. So let us dispense with the conjecture and set sail for the vault. Dungeon? Oh, quest accepted. There it is, dungeon. Alzadal's legacy. Ooh. Nice. I love that the first thing we do is follow up on one of the cool little tidbits Emmett Silk told us about. That's great. None who enter these ruins come out alive. Well, we shall see about that. The treasure vault of a satrap will surely be filled with diverse traps and devilish deterrents. Caution is paramount. I am aware that this story about an otherworldly journey may be just that, a story. But even the wildest tale often contains a few grains of truth, and that is worth investigating. One can only spend so many days hunched over a desk before it begins to take its toll. A spot of vigorous exploration is exactly what I needed. Nice. Alright, well, I'm going to go feed Cleo before we start. A fun one? Or nice. Ah, dungeons are so good. Yeah, I'll go feed Cleo first. Set off the cat alarm. And then we'll do dungeon. There goes the alarm. Mute the game. Here she comes. Hello, sweetie. And I'm going to turn off the noise gate, see if you can maybe hear her. Hello, Cleo. How you doing? Cleo. Hello. Not making many noises. Ah, she's done having pets. Alright. She just wants her food. go on a break. About 10 minutes. Idling camera. Where'd the music go? There we go. I was going to say. Alright, I shall be back in about 10 minutes. Hello, I'm back. Got a few more frames, just making sure Steam isn't downloading stuff. Our internet's been like really solid though, so no. I'm just gonna blame Twitch like I always do. Yeah, so I'm just looking in the background. So look, yeah, it looks like the Omega quests are not in yet, sadly. Yeah, Omega Beyond the Rift is patch 6.1x, so it's not in yet. Hildebrand 6.15. Tataru's Grand Endeavor is 6.1x. Okay, so a lot of the new content actually isn't in yet. It's just the new raid, the new MSQ chapter, and what's the other story thing that's in? Oh, the role quest finisher. Yeah. So those three. Those are the three things we can do. Thank you, Tag. When in doubt, blame Twitch. Yep. And also, I heard that this chapter, this 6.1, is actually really long, so I'm just wondering if I should split it in two. I'm just going to count how many quests are in it. 1, 2, 3, 5... 10 quests? 10, okay. How many have we gone through so far? Journal. 3, okay, we're on quest 4. Alright, we'll just see what the time is when we're a bit further in the MSQ. Especially since I'm not feeling 100% yet. We'll do the dungeon and see how we feel after. Alright. The new party selection thing. They give you 4 people. And you can't take them all. Ah, it's rude. Oh, we have to choose who we're taking. And, okay, what am I going to do? I kind of want a Dragoon. Yeah, I kind of feel like Dragooning. I'm a Dragoon now. So we need the tank and the healer.
I stand ever ready. Our fates are not yet sealed.
Alright, who else we taking? Ishtola or Estinian?
Right then.
Victory will be ours!
Happy the dungeon's a bit front-loaded. So you get to unlock it nice and early.
Right then.
This is Estinian's whole endeavour, so it doesn't feel right to not take him. Sorry, Ishtola. I wish I could take all of them, but I can't. What? Wait, what? They changed my turn? What?
My turn.
Oh my god, disgusting.
My turn.
What?
My turn.
That's nowhere near as good.
My turn.
What did they change? My turn! Rude.
Our fates are not yet sealed.
Let's give it our all.
'Twould be a pleasure as always.
My turn.
What did they change my turn? Worst patch ever. Sad. Oh, you've got a furry bowling ball in your lap. Aw, that's cute.
My turn.
Oh, I hate it. My turn.
Right then.
Alright, let's go. Why do they change his my turn? Were people memeing too hard? Did we meme too hard? Oh, that sounds like some Donkey Kong country music at the moment. I'm down for that. I'm so sad about my turn. Aww. This place is pretty. Time to learn just how authentic our map truly is. Our adventure begins! Yes, it does. Sick 'em! Just remembering how to play Dragoon. God, they made the jump animation so fast.
You underestimate me.
Hey, just realised we have double Dragoon. Ah. Hi. Don't know what these are. Fight them. Sick 'em. Yep, I love how fast they made the jumps. Double weave. And double weave jumps. Just bouncing everywhere. Oh, that was a waste, but I feel like doing it. A bridge out of thin air. Or cleverly hidden. The map's glyph of passage opens a path forward. Okay, so the whole glyph thing was actually true. About it being a key. Interesting. Boing. Whee! Bad breath.
Hold still. Together we shall overcome this.
I love Dragoon so much. those little arrows were pretty cool. Showed where the mobs were coming from.
Hold still.
Whee!
You underestimate me.
Jumping everywhere. Ooh. It's gonna be a door behind the waterfall. Ooh. That's cool. Ah. Ambu Jam. Tis a rare breed of jellyfish. One with a sting, I imagine. Woo! I jump. Oh, I don't like whatever you're doing. Tentacle. Drawing another circle. Oh, wait, this is a figure 8? Oh god. Oh, poisoned. Rude. Oh, didn't make it. Merely a flesh wound. Safe back here? We are. Nice.
Make ready.
And can I have a heal, please? Oh god. That's tough to dodge. This dungeon's visuals are cool. Yeah. I really like the aesthetic here. This is cool little forest ruin. If only I had been a squid. Imagine all the dried rations. He is obsessed with dried squid. That's great. Ooh, materia. Teleporter. Ooh. This looks cool. Whee! Oh god, we're going underwater. Oh, at least I can breathe underwater. Okay, I don't have to rescue them from drowning. Glyph of passage detected, confirming bearer's identity. Look, we're deep under the bounty. Then our map was no fake after all. This is cool. Like one of those aquariums. Sigum. Shoot a dragon laser thing at you. Don't feel like moving. Because I'm a dragoon and I go jump.
Hold still.
Ooh. What item level? 575. Ooh. Gonna have to farm this place for some goodies. Ah. Unrecognized ethereal signature. Brazen thief, you will proceed no further. It's summoning so many monsters. We're fine. Maybe. Yeah, together we'll overcome this. What he said. Eee. That's such a nice change. They made the jump button change to Mirage Dive when you're ready to use it. Smart change. So you get to free up a keybind. Am I going the right way? Yes. This place kind of reminds me of Heaven on High. Oh, hey, Emily. Welcome. Good to see ya. Thank you for the raid. Doing 6.1. How did you find it?
Allow me.
We're doing the dungeon with the trust. Oops. I jumped in too early. Help me! Heal me! Liked it a lot? Ah, that's good. I think I'm still pretty early in the patch. This dungeon's fun so far, though. MSQ absolutely went on longer than you thought it would? Ah, okay. Thank you. I was wondering if I should try and do it all today or split it into 2 streams. I might split it into 2, actually. Sounds like it is quite a long one. Treasure! A necklace. Ooh. Giving me all delicious healing stuff. We appear to have angered the Vault Guardians. You think? Urgh. We've got double Dragoon.
You underestimate me.
Oh my god. A crab with a crown. Oh, it's cute. I know I've seen it before in like Fates and stuff, but it's still cute. Claw Trap Alzadale 14. It's great. Ooh, second boss. Ah. The Key Guardians appear mechanical in nature. Please remember to heal whilst you take notes. Yes, please. Turn back, Treasure Seeker, or this vault will be your tomb. Articulated bits? Huh.
This will hurt.
Ah. That looked very Garlean. I wonder if they got the tech from here. Oh, lasers. Ah! Yee. Just gonna follow Arianje. Okay, I can still attack it. Oh god, lasers! Oh god! I got blown up. That was a lot of lasers. I love this ring teleporter thing. A little bit anxiety inducing though, the way it dumps you underwater. Sustained damage. Guessing that's from standing in the lasers. Good boss music, this expansion. Oh yeah, I finished making my anima weapon for Dragoon. It's so pretty. Alright, sig 'em. There you go. No, this part's simple enough. These shields show you where to go.
Hold still.
Here? I hope. Oh god, it reflects off. Oh, that's cool. Huh.
Allow me.
Geometry. Jeez. We've got a geometry boss. Yeah, here is safe for now, I think. That's going to attack next, though.
Something special for you.
Hello, Graha. Just gonna stand here, okay? Oh god. Hey, Trinant. Welcome. These bosses are pretty involved. I like them. Ow. Lasers everywhere in this boss. Don't copy me, Justinian. Okay, I'll follow you, Arianche. Are you casting death? Can you do that against bosses? I didn't think you could.
Allow me.
Attack routines, behavioral patterns. There is much to report. I only hope the Loporrits do not misinterpret the data. Damn, that boss was tough. When I actually do that with other people in expert roulette, I'm gonna die horribly. Oh, look at all the healing gear we're getting. Nice. Yeah, that was a cool boss. Wow. The way the lasers reflect off of it and go off in different angles. Oh, that was really cool. Treasure! Aye, this should more than cover the price of the map. Yeah, that's assuming we get to keep it and we don't accidentally set off some kind of Indiana Jones destruction sequence.
You underestimate me.
Some spicy fights. I'm pretty excited to see the final boss after these other two. Ooh, look at that. It's pretty. I want that. Crystal elephant. Boing. Let's look and attack.
Allow me.
This will hurt.
Secret doors, hidden paths, more elements to consider. He's really thinking hard about this treasure vault. Ere long, you shall be a veritable vault expert. Only one monster here? This doesn't feel right. Oh, I want to click on these chests. Oh god, they're mimics! Of course they're mimics. I love it. Beautiful. God, it's kind of disgusting how fast high jump is now. So fast, I love it. I'm a little scared. They said they were going to do bigger changes to Dragoon in 6.2. But I think it's perfect the way it is. They fixed the jump animations. Don't break my Dragoon. I love it. You like Dragoon? Nice. Yeah, I love Dragoon. My favourite DPS. I'd like to get better at Dragoon, actually. I'd like to play it in some normal mode raids, maybe. It's so flashy too, the animations are amazing. Ooh, boss. Oh, that was cool. Looming Warden, Kapikulu. Oh, this is the thing from the trailer. It makes us spin. Is this a real treasure chest? It is. Tis some manner of arcane automaton. Warning, this vault is under my protection. Failure to withdraw will invite chastisement.
Hold
Well, we can't have that. Oh, colours. That's pretty. Spin and fumble, stumble and fall. Oh. Oh god. Oh, no. Those silks, fashioned by alchemy, I suspect. What foolishness is this? We weren't impressed. Oh, now what? Power surge. Well, colossal surge of ether. Oh, okay. Oh no. No! Spin! Oh, I don't know how to... Oh god! Yee! This is the silliest thing, I love it. Oh. Why can I not jump free? Too much rich food of late. I love it. Green. Okay, so I assume we go to a yellow one? Yeah. Limit break! Limit break! There goes Justinian. He popped that immediately, jeez.
You underestimate me.
Allow me.
That was really fun. Spin to win. Yeah, that was really good. I like that mechanic. That's a good dungeon. Yeah, treasure! Hi, Ishtola. Sorry we left you behind. Rianjay standing on his own. A fitting sentinel. A hidden room within a hidden vault. Yep. We've found all the treasure then. What is this place? I don't know, but it's pretty. That's quite nice. I like the colour. That was really good.
What have we here?
'Tis not unlike a Hunnish alchemical furnace in design.
Well, there is one way we might find out.
Stop! You mustn't touch it.
Oh, hi. Dragon friend.
Vritra! Oh, my apologies. Should I continue calling you Varshan?
You may address me as you wish. My nature is no longer a secret. Still, this is not a setting I imagined for our union. Surely you've not entered these ruins as common looters.
Oh, yes.
Would that we could deny your accusations, but I fear you're not far from the truth.
Great Vritra, might we beseech thee to explain the nature of this strange contrivance?
It was crafted by our alchemists at my behest, for the purpose of sealing something away.
Oh. Well, time to open it. Sealing away what exactly? I wasn't going to touch it, but you know, Ishtola. I wasn't going to touch it.
You and I will speak later.
I'm glad I picked that option.
Not the time for frivolity, my friend. Not the time.
No regrets.
This something of which thou speakest, might it be some manner of threat?
Oh.
Perhaps I should simply show you.
The humour of this patch has been really on point. Oh, are we? What are we? Are you just opening it? Ooh.
I have lifted the seal, if only for the moment, by an authority only I possess.
A planar fissure?
No, my friend. Small though it may be, this is a functioning gate into the void.
Ooh. What's it doing here? You seen what I have in my pockets? Everything, yeah. I probably have pockets stuffed with the gold and stuff. Can such a tiny portal truly be so dangerous? I came here in search of something that might further my research. I did not anticipate a fully functioning void gate. I expect you have more questions. Yeah. Even in the learned halls of Sharlayan, 'Tis forbidden to throw wide the gates to the abyss. The peril is far too great. Throw wide the gates. Void gates and fissures are much the same thing in practice, in the sense that both allow passage between the source and the 13th. The difference in terminology refers to the circumstances of their creation. A fissure is an incidental tear in the fabric between worlds, whereas a void gate is the product of a deliberate action. I suspect this is the latter, judging by the elaborate mechanism put in place to control it. To think that our search for material riches would lead to this priceless discovery. That swirling emptiness. It puts me in mind of old friends, not to mention old foes. Crystal Tower. Raids. Perhaps I might linger a touch longer. A brother's grief. Ishtola is appraising the Void Gate with a scholarly eye.
I must admit, I am deathly curious to know how a Void Gate came to be hidden in the depths of these ruins.
Why do we have Sad Heavensward music playing?
To tell that tale, we must first peer far to the south, and even further into memory. An age 5 millennia passed when the Algan Empire sent an invading force to the shores of Merasidia. The southern people rallied around the commanding figures of Bahamut and Tiamat and fought fiercely to repel the would-be conquerors. With Bahamut's defeat, however, the tide turned against them. Desperate to seize any advantage, the Mercidians resorted to summoning primal entities.
Sephiroth.
In response, Emperor Zande forged a covenant with the Cloud of Darkness, sovereign among the all-devouring denizens of the Void. Thus bolstered by icons on one side and Void Scent on the other, the two armies clashed in a battle of unspeakable carnage. So much death, so much loss.
I consider myself well versed in that period of history, yet you speak as one who witnessed it happen.
Indeed, I did. I heard Tiamat's roar of defiance and sped toward that war-torn land. Along with my sibling, Ashdaya.
Oh, the missing one.
We dragons are not male or female as men are wont to classify, but elder sister is the closest a mortal tongue can come to describing what she meant to me. I was the last of our brood to hatch, and Ashdaya cared for me where my sire could not. Thus, I was with her when Tiamat roared. I was with her when she journeyed south, and I was with her when she fought against the Void-sent hordes.
Aww.
Yet no matter how many of their vile fiends we cast down, more rose from the abyss to take their place. Faced with an unwinnable war of attrition, Ashdaya risked her all on a final gamble.
Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going.
She plunged through the Void Gate itself to strike at the root of their strength. I tried to follow in her wake, determined to lend what aid I could. But even as I came upon Alag's glittering tower, I saw the rift close behind her. And Ashdaya has been lost to us ever since.
Wow.
I find I must retract my earlier claim of historical knowledge. Nowhere in the Crystal Tower's archives did I see mention of such noble sacrifice.
That does not surprise me. To Allagan eyes, it must have seemed as if a lone dragon, driven to madness, simply dove through the gate and did not return. For my part, I spent long years searching for the means to reunite with Ashdaya. Until I could search no more. Until Allag was dust, and the art to open a void gate large enough to accommodate a dragon forever lost.
Yet you have the beginnings of a gate right here, under the control of a harnessed device.
My discovery came before Radzat Han was founded. Though I scoured the lands for a method to cross the rift, it was beneath the sea that I chanced to find a natural planar fissure. It was, however, far too narrow to admit a worm's bulk. Only after our city rose upon the rock, and I could enlist the aid of our talented alchemists, did matters take a favorable turn. Their dedication was beyond reproach. Tirelessly, they worked to expand the fissure, and after decades of toil, it finally grew to a size that a child might pass through.
Not long ago, you told us that you called out to your kin, that Ashdaya's answer was silence. I suspect the conclusion to your tale is not a joyful one.
With hope in my heart, I used a simulacrum to cross the threshold. But no, I did not find her. What I found was a host of void scent, clamoring around the opening they had sensed. 'Twas but a moment, but enough. I had no choice but to retreat and allow the portal to contract once more.
The gate was a threat to your people. You had to decide between endangering Radzat Han and abandoning your sister. And you chose the latter.
'Twas not that thy sibling scorned thy call. 'Twas that she was trapped beyond a barrier through which neither roar nor dragon may pass. Even now, in the desolate world of the 13th.
Jeez.
I can scarce imagine your pain, yet it was wise not to linger in that place. Too long a sojourn, and even a being of your power risks being warped into a creature of the void. You've seen this phenomenon before, when we stepped into the darkness.
That's a scary thought. She could be a void scent now. I thought our time had come. I remember when Nero turned purple. ... Yeah, he turned purple. That was kind of funny.
Turned purple? Well, yes. His wounds had allowed the void's corruption to enter his body and twist his ether. Had it been allowed to progress much longer, I presume he would have been fully transformed.
Then there is little hope for Ashdaya.
Aww.
Ah, no. I hadn't meant to. I speak only of possibilities. The scales of the first brood are extraordinarily resistant to ethereal fluctuations. They are the protective talisman's core components after all, and Even the corruption I described would struggle to overcome. Of course. With the warding scale in one's possession, one could conceivably survive a stay in the 13th without being warped by its energies.
Oh?
Be that as it may, it is too late to rescue my sister. 5,000 years too late. And now countless others look to me for guidance and protection. So when I sensed intruders in the ruins, I came only to ensure that the gate remained closed. That, and to secure the treasure, of course.
Sorry about that.
I wish only to forget the rest.
Wow. Next expansion could easily be going to the 13th. Oh, that would be cool. Fritra's grief for a lost sibling will be no mystery to Estinian. His hath been a life entwined with sorrow, even before he became host to Nidhogg's essence. The 13th. What chaos must consume that world? Millennia have passed since last I saw her, but I see Asdaya in memory still, clear and vivid. I wondered how one of the first brood could simply vanish and leave no trace of her passage. Now I have my answer. So they managed not only to expand the fissure, but also manipulate it as one might a gate. Astonishing! Is there any chance I could learn more of how this feat was accomplished? I will tell you what I can. First, however, I must return to the High Crucible and arrange to replace the Guardians you so handily destroyed. It will not do to leave the gate undefended. Ah, my apologies. We were perhaps a touch zealous in our rush to uncover the vault's secrets. If the constructs can be repaired, we would be happy to offer our assistance. That will not be necessary. Much as I retain spare vessels for myself, we keep duplicate guardians on hand for such eventualities. In any case, we should return to Radzat-Han. Well, if we'd just talked to Vitra before we did any of this, we would have saved ourselves a trip. But then we wouldn't have had this cool dungeon, so it's impossible to say if it's good or not. That was a very cool dungeon. Definitely going to do more of that. Bum up some gear. Okay, this little shortcut for the trust system. Let's go back to Adventurer White Mage. Are any of these upgrades for me, or... Ooh, we do have upgrades. Oh, that one's got Piety. I don't really need Piety. I'm struggling to run out of mana as it is. I mean, I'll keep it, but I'll do some thinking. Getting into the number crunching side of things. Oh, I forgot how cool this room is. Have I taken a screenshot of this? This would be a fantastic jigsaw puzzle to do. Got to pose. What kind of pose are we gonna do? I'll just do this. Get out of my screenshot! Rude jerk. I'm taking pretty pictures for later. And I'll be a dragoon for this one. I never really use G-pose, I keep forgetting it's a thing. That'd probably be best for this kind of thing though. That'll look. While I am loath to keep Cryle waiting much longer, I cannot bring myself to leave before hearing more of Reacher's tale. 'Twas a most enjoyable expedition, for which I am grateful. As for mine evaluation, I shall impress upon the Loporrits that a treasure vault is incomplete without daunting sentinels to test the mettle of any would-be intruders. Okay, but don't kill them. There is much about the Void Gate that I cannot even begin to explain. I must convince Reacher to share everything he knows. Reacher speaks as if Asjaya is a lost cause, but I wager he feels differently in his heart of hearts. This is quite the gathering. To what do we owe the pleasure? Yeah, get out the frame. Stop photobombing. I promise we will discuss the Void Gate further, but first I must attend to the matter of the Vault's sentinels. As your instruments have no doubt informed you, the Kapikulu has been reduced to so much scrap. Please bring a new one out of storage, and see that it is conveyed to its post, along with some few lesser constructs. Was it tomb robbers? Fiends born of the Tower of Zot? By the sisters, do not tell me a blasphemy yet roams free. It was, Oh. We get reactions from all of us. I love it. Why such guilty faces? Surely it isn't you who are responsible for this. Oh. Ahem. Well, the details aren't important. I shall see it done immediately. Oops, we accidentally did a blasphemy. And with that, the vault will soon be secure once more. Now, I believe you had questions. Quite a few, in fact. But I'd like to begin with the gate itself. It is still functional, yes? Indeed, which is why I saw it sealed with an alchemically forged lock and warded with my magics. Such power must not fall into the wrong hands. In truth, the primary reason for the vault's construction was to keep the gate hidden from the outside world. So much effort for such a little door. That little door you speak of leads to an abyss teeming with unspeakable horrors. That said, in its current state, it would admit only the lowliest of void scent, And from this side, no man would be able to pass through. No man? I should think Alphino would fit, given a firm enough push. Let's find out. Physical size is only one consideration. The true restriction hinges upon the etheric density of the soul in transit. And yet, you succeeded in expanding this diminutive portal and sending your simulacrum to the 13th. Thanks to my brilliant alchemists. I should have destroyed the anomaly when I found it, but instead, I bade them devise a means to control it. After much experimentation, they accomplished the impossible. A method was conceived by which my magics could manipulate the fissure and transform it into a serviceable gate. But the process has long since been forgotten. Once I had given up searching for Asdaya, there was no need to preserve such esoteric and dangerous knowledge. Thus has the gate lain dormant, for years uncounted. Wanted a screenshot of that. I guess a screenshot of Graha will do. Our own passage to the 13th was made relatively simple thanks to the Crystal Tower. An ancient mechanism channeled the tower's vast stores of energy to open a void gate, one bound to a covenant made with the Cloud of Darkness. Once that sovereign entity was beaten back, however, the covenant was broken, and the doorway severed from its connection to the void. Theoretically, it should be possible to reconnect the gate by forging a new pact with another void sent, but such deals usually end in betrayal and death. In any case, we should attempt to gain an understanding of the bounty gate. Mayhap you could resume the search for your sister. As I have already explained, I put those futile hopes to rest centuries ago. My place and my duty is here now. I had meant to ask, what prompted you to search for the vault in the first place? To see if the legends were true. It was all Estinian's idea. Well, actually, it was Emmett Selk's idea. I can blame him for this whole episode. I'm going to blame Estinian, though, for now. As I recall, 'twas you who was chasing tales of undersea ruins. Well, as you have seen, the fabulous wealth from the stories is quite real, if not its rumoured origin, but I'm afraid I must assert a prior claim. I've been adding to that trove for years, little by little, but the time has come to spend it, that I might alleviate my people's suffering. Yeah, why haven't you spent it yet? Then we are of one mind. We had no intention of taking it for ourselves. Isn't that right, my friend? Your Excellency, would you object if I were to conduct a closer examination of the gate? I will make no attempt to open it, of course. I owe you and yours a debt that can never be repaid. Whatever boon you ask of me, you shall have it. You are most gracious. I shall take full advantage of your permission. Would that I could join thee in thy study, but the Loporrits will be anxious to receive my report. I beg my leave of you. And I must be off to Charlayan as well. Mistress Cryle was eager to speak with you about that request, so please come back to the annex as soon as you are able. Farewell for now. We can discuss my findings once I return. You'll not be rid of me so easily. Now undertake the Chronicles of a New Era quest series, Mists of the Realm. Nice. Looking forward to that. I hope you enjoyed the expedition at least. Otherwise, it was a heavy purse to pay for a treasure map leading to a treasure we couldn't keep. Yeah. Ah well. The difficult part in all this will be deciding how best to put these riches to use. Will you lend me your assistance in these deliberations? Of course. Anything to make up for the constructs we broke. Yeah. Then think of your employment as recompense. Serve me as guest advisors, and I will consider the broken constructs paid for in full. Melchen and I are in this together. I will follow her example. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Just elsewhere, not particular place. Elsewhere. This place again. Oh. Oh. Those look like elements. Only 4 though. I sensed the breaching of a gate, but it was not instigated from this side. 'Twas thrown open from the other. I too felt it. A rare occurrence, yes, but such a tiny portal is beneath our notice. There are more pressing matters at hand. An opportunity is upon us, the coming of which we have awaited for nigh on 10,000 years. We dare not let it slip our grasp. Yet we must not underestimate she who bested the cloud of darkness. Even restrained by a covenant, the cloud was no feeble wisp to be dispersed by some flesh and blood mortal. Bah, let her come. I will drown the world, and watch this fleshling gasp for breath in her final moments. Okay, I can breathe underwater. Gotcha. Your zeal is admirable, but forget not our cause. Think back on our struggles beneath this sunless sky. Remember why we cede not our will to fight. 'Tis time we set the war in motion and win redemption for our star. That was FF4 music? Ooh, interesting. I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. There were 4 thrones of elements, but there's 6 elements. I wonder what that means. I mean, I'm going to guess that was on the 13th that just happened. I hope you enjoyed the expedition at least. Seen that dialogue. All the FF4 fans rejoiced in that scene. Deadringer for Golbez. Who's Golbez? Oh, that's someone from FF4. Cool. Next major villain, I suppose. Sharing the wealth. Varshan wishes to discuss the distribution of the treasure. Shall we begin? If we are to spend the treasure wisely, then we must first determine which groups would benefit most from monetary assistance. Some of my citizens may find it intimidating to speak with the satrap directly, so I would ask that you act in my stead. Melchan, you are to visit Akyali and Yedlimad, speak with Matsya and his people, and listen to their grievances. Estinian, I bid you do the same at Palika's stand. I will be conducting my own inquiries at the Giant School grounds. Once you believe you have ascertained the needs of the populace, we can reconvene at Megaduta. Golbez is the villain of 4, and those thrones are most likely for the 4 elemental fiends. Ah, that's cool. Wasn't there a new treasure dungeon in Endwalker? The Excitatron was that made by the Loporits, I wonder? I haven't done it yet, so I'm gonna go look up what I can about it. Excitatron 6000. You fight rainbow golems, golden supporters, and dungeon queens. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, yep, no, this is by the Loporits. So that this is like explaining why they made this treasure dungeon. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I love it. .05. Okay. I wonder if they thought about holding it back until 6.1, but they probably decided not to. After countless years of research, it was determined that 87.7% of mankind craves worldly delights and the thrill of battle, and is prone to an irrational penchant for leaving its fate to chance. Naturally, it will be no mean feat to please such fickle beings, but the Loporits are ever eager to astonish and amaze. You may rest assured that this attraction is to die for. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love the Loporits. Roulette version as well in some time. Ooh. I've got to do some treasure dungeons. I haven't done any of them before. I don't know what they're all about. They sound fun though. Go talk to Matsya. Gambling roulette, not duty roulette. Ah. Gambling roulette. What's gambling roulette? Are in fact fun? I think I have an entrance for one of them. Level 70 full party recommended. Yeah, I've got a Stormblood one. I always see treasure groups forming to do maps, so I should join in. See what it's like. I wonder how far through the patch we are. If it's really long, I wonder if I should stop soon. Oh, Melchan. I was so glad to see you had returned unharmed. You're finished with the boat then? Anything the village desperately needs? Well, I suppose Kalzal's loss hit us the hardest. I've been trying to find buyers for my fish, but although I sell a few here and there, it's so much more difficult than it was before. Everyone's still struggling to rebuild their lives. For now, we're just banding together as best we can. Aww. I forgot about Kalzal. I liked leaving the selling to Kalzal. I could just catch the fish and not have to talk people into eating them. I hit the Mount Roulette button instead. This'll do. B to fight and then gamble on the icons for loot. Interesting. Like an hour and a half left? Oh, okay. Sigh. How fares the port? Well, it's in shambles, isn't it? And rain just started. The trade routes are open once more now that the danger has passed, certainly. But no small number of merchants have had to sell their ships to make ends meet in the short term. Add to that the sailors we lost in the final days, and it's little wonder the flow of exports is no more than a pitiful trickle. If Calzal and his consortium were still with us, I'm sure he'd have found a way to turn our fortunes around. Now that was a man who got things done. God's rest his soul. We'll scrape by for now, but what we really need is for someone to come in with a plan, and preferably some coin to spare. Need a new merchant consortium. Oh god, we're not gonna hire frickin' Lolorito, are we? Greetings and welcome, traveller. If this is your first visit to Thavnair, then you must try my special Amra Lassi. Its refreshing zest cannot be beat. What could such a wonder cost, you wonder? Normally I part with 3 bottles for the generous price of 19,800 gil, but for you, I am willing to go as low as even 10,000. You'd be practically stealing from me. Stealing? At that price you're the only thief around here. Still not turning a profit these days. I am not a Stinian. A Stinian? Who is this? You're the one who was with that spear-toting fellow. Well, you can hardly blame a man for trying. The world may no longer be on fire, but we are still sifting through the ashes, so to speak. Sisters, spare me. We might as well have that ugly tower back for the scant few travellers we see these days. I myself barely have the coin to buy at local prices. I tell you, if I didn't charge the odd adventurer a small fortune for afternoon tea, I'd be scavenging for scraps in the street. You have spoken with the key local figures and gained an understanding of the populace's hardships. Bashan awaits your report at Megaduta. $3 hours. Okay, I might turn this in and then we might do the rest of it another time. I'm definitely still not feeling my best. Need to have a bit of a sleep early, I think. And then if we finish up early next time, we can do a role quest, or we can unlock the 24-player raid. It would seem my stint on Vreetra's bag did not go unnoticed. I couldn't take 2 steps before another Thavnarian was thanking me profusely for saving their home. Aw. That's sweet. Ah, my advisor's return. I've just made it back myself. Why do you retain this vessel now that your true form is known? You could have flown across the island in a fraction of the time. Be that as it may, the sight of a massive creature descending from the sky can be startling to say the least, and there are few places I can enter comfortably without risk of flattening some cart or stall. Fair enough. As for my inquiries, the people of Palika's Stand were unanimous in their reply. They are surviving. Resources were stretched to the limit when refugees were pouring in, but they persevered with some assistance from Yedlidmad. From what I understand, they have always been an independent community, hunters and foragers and the like, and I was assured that the jungle provides for their needs, for the most part. Pelika's stand has weathered the disaster better than most, it seems. I myself heard good news and bad. The quarrymen were cautiously optimistic, having just sold a full wagon of giant's gold to a foreign trader. But such visitors are few and far between. Compared to our best years, the weight of stone leaving Thavnir has been light indeed. Our nation is small and isolated, its prosperity dependent on a steady stream of exports. We must identify any obstacles to the flow of trade, so we may begin working to remove them. Tell me, what did you learn in Akiali and Yedlimad? I see. Without a dedicated buyer, the average fisherman must struggle to offload his daily catch. Which is why I believe we should first address the lack of ships and shortage of able-bodied sailors in Yedlimad. I'm reminded of a child I spied as I made my way back to the palace. His father lost at sea when the beasts sunk their vessel. So many variations of the same tragic tale, repeated over and over. So many lives lost. Enough grief to drown in if we let ourselves be overcome. But we will not. Melchan, Astinian, I will consider the perspectives you have brought me, and devise a plan to help my people confront this adversity. Come, I would like you to be in attendance when I announce the proposal to my assembled functionaries. Dragon.
I thank you for your attendance. The riches the Radiant Host have retrieved were hoarded in Al-Zadal's name. A fortune I set aside for a future day of need.
Kind of like how that ties into the legends of dragons being treasure hoarders.
And lo, that day hath come. May it aid our wounded city in reclaiming its vibrancy and vigor. In better times, I would leave such a task to our capable Ahawan. God's rest his soul. Finding myself bereft of his counsel in the here and now, I will assume the responsibilities of mine office directly. Firstly, the treasure shall be sold for more convenient currency, thence invested into the trading port of Yedlimad. Our merchants must have their operations restored, their ships rebuilt. Commerce must flow once more. None were spared the tragedy of the final days. Of this I am well aware. But an absence was created by the loss of Karzal's consortium. And by filling it, we provide new means for our fishermen, our artisans, and others to bring their wares to distant markets.
And what of the children who were left without family to care for them?
That is a concern which weigheth heavily upon my mind. The simple gift of coin will soon be exhausted, leaving these young souls adrift on the fringes of our society. Nay, a proper solution is needed, one which doth guarantee their welfare for years to come. Thou hast surely seen how other nations rise to meet this challenge, adventurer. What dost thou deem the wisest course?
Taxes. It levy them on trade profits in exchange for your investment. What? It takes a village. Idleshire's orphanage was funded through trade in highly coveted goods. The Firmament's orphanage was built as part of a communal restoration effort. Yeah, I like this one, the communal restoration effort.
Of course, the revival of trade can contribute to the building of a new institution. Let us put this idea into practice. A contract shall be written, requiring all who receive of Al-Zadal's treasure to commit a portion of their future earnings towards the running of an orphanage.
Oh, I get it now. They didn't have taxes here before. Okay. I was confused by that response. Taxes!
Now, such an influential policy is deserving of a worthy name.
Something with Cowsel seems appropriate. Why not honour one of your most successful merchants? Cowsel!
A fitting candidate. Kalzal should be remembered, not as the blasphemy which terrorized Thavne, but as a hard-working and generous man who brought much wealth to our shores. Do any among you object to this proposition? Many here lost loved ones to the beasts.
In that time of strife, any one of us could have broken. Any one of us may have been taken by despair. When I think of Kalzal, I feel no hatred. Only a stinging regret that we could not save him as well. Isn't that right, men?
This bodes well for that boy. Narad, was it? Perhaps he can cut ties with that shady peddler.
Then let it be done. Henceforth, this initiative shall be known as the Kalzal Foundation.
Aww.
Nabdeen, thou art to assemble a patrol and ensure that no child in this city liveth in squalor. Clerks, see to the management of our funds and make haste. Our citizens must not suffer a day more than is necessary.
Dragon and man, side by side in pursuit of a brighter morrow. Reminded of Ishgard.
Aw, that was lovely. More pancakes. Give me all the pancakes. Reacher is warming to his role as satrap. Clearly all those years behind the curtain were not spent napping. Yep. Alright, we'll finish this another time, I think. I'm starting to feel a bit ill again, so I'm gonna go have some food. That was a really good dungeon. I'm gonna go run that a whole bunch more. It was fun. Oh, I never read the description of it. Since the days of old, the imagination of the Thavnarian people has been captured by a persistent legend. The promise that somewhere, beneath the shimmering expanse of the bounty, lies hidden the treasure vault of Azadal III. Yet how might one claim the fabled satrap's hoard, where so many other reckless souls have tried and fallen? Will Estinian's dubious map lead you true to the rumoured isle and its mouldering ruins? Whatever peril awaits ahead, it is certain to be an adventure. Yeah, thanks all for watching. See who I might raid. Not too many people streaming tonight. I might send you to Nobble. I haven't watched his stream very much yet, but he's near the end of Shadowbringers, so yeah, Nobble. He does Warcraft lore videos, and he's been playing through FF14, so I want to see him do the end of Shadowbringers. So he did the 6.1 raid, and it is very cool. Ah, I can't wait. Hopefully I can unlock that soon. Alright, thank you all very much for watching, and I shall see you all next time. See ya.